Hi, this is Lauren Syed. I'm a physical therapist assistant at Young's Physical Therapy and Sports Performance in Greenville, North Carolina, and a comprehensively trained Pilates instructor through Body Arts and Science International. This is day 2 of a 30-day at-home Pilates Challenge of Exploration. Yesterday we did pelvic clocks. So today we're going to continue to move into another fundamental exercise called a pelvic curl, or continue to progress, and then show you how that moves into or progresses into a few of the other more classic Pilates exercises. So here we go. Let's start on our back. Little review from yesterday. We're going to start with a pelvic clock, 12 o'clock belly button, 6 o'clock pubic bone. You're going to roll the pelvis back towards the face or towards the marker of 12 o'clock on that pretend clock face, your belly button. Inhale, roll the pelvis down and forward. 6 o'clock being the pubic bone, or once again kind of down towards the feet. We exhale to roll back towards the face. We inhale to roll forward towards the feet. So this is a tuck and an arch. The goal is that my legs stay quiet. My pelvis gets to move, kind of like it's rolling like a wheel. So that's a little review of some of the pelvic clock. We're going to take this right into a pelvic curl. So this time as I roll the pelvis back towards the face, I'm lifting the pelvis, I'm lifting through the spine. I take a breath at the top of the movement. I exhale to lower down. So this is your pelvic curl. Feel your feet grounded on the floor of the mat. Start with the tail, exhaling to lift. Inhale to hold. Exhale to lower back down, and the goal is very wave-like, articulating, moving through the spine. Once again, sink the feet, lift the hips, reach your knees forward, almost as if they're going to go past the toes to really get the hip extension to keep that diagonal line of the body, and then lowering down. We'll go through one more repetition here before we move into the next progression. Exhaling to lift. Inhaling to hold. Exhaling to lower back down. Now we're moving into what's called shoulder bridge prep. So we exhale to lift. We inhale, hold. Now my right leg, I'm going to exhale and lift up to what we call kind of a 90-90 or a tabletop. I want to ensure that my hips didn't drop, that they stay level. I inhale to tap, I exhale to lift. I inhale to tap, I exhale to lift. 2 more. Tap, lift. I'm really standing my ground on the left leg. And we're going to get ready to transfer the weight. If you need to come down and back up, that's okay. Really reach your knees, float the hips up. Now, left leg lifts and lowers. 3 more. Lift and lower. 2 more. Lift and lower. Last time. Lift and lower. Once again, before we come down totally, I want you to really try to maximize the lifting of the hips. Try to keep your knees aligned with the pelvis. We don't want them going out too far or falling in. We exhale to lower down. Tails being pulled towards the heels as we come down. We're going to come up, and the last progression today is called a back support prep. So it's still that bridging or that hip extension movement, but now we even add in a little bit more work through the arms. So from here, the hands, if you'll notice, my fingertips are facing towards my hips. They're going to go back about a hand to a hand and a half distance from my hips. And if I've got wrist issues, the fingertips can point out to the side. That's totally fine. So I walk my feet back. I want to make sure that I'm not slouching, so I've got a nice line of my spine. My shoulders are strong. Once again, I sink my feet, I lift through my hips, and I'm moving into what we might call a reverse plank, but in Pilates we would call it a back support position. Inhale, hinging down. Press through the palms. Shoulders are strong. Upper body, or I should say upper back broad, chest open. and then lowering back down. I want to keep my neck just in a nice natural position, so no tension between the ear and the jaw. Sink the feet, reach the knees, lifting the hips, and inhaling to lower down. Once more, really again, use that sense of lifting from that point right underneath the buttocks or the tush. We'll do one more. Press down through the feet, using the back of the arms, using the back of the legs, and inhale to come down. Join us tomorrow where our progression will continue to be working on some of the bridging activities, but we'll take it up another notch.